Hey everybody, Coach Morrison here, and we've got another video for you today looking at back checking and then sort of how we regroup into our defensive zone coverage and breaking out the puck. So I'm trying to do this without saying 100,000 times, and it's harder than you think it would be. So bear with me. All right, here we go. We are in the offensive zone in this start of this video. We've got possession of the puck by the opposing team. Looks like we were in pretty good position. We probably had F1, F2 down here pressuring the puck, and they were able to get a turnover, and they're starting to break the puck out of our zone, but we looked in pretty good position here. F1, F2 in the corner over here playing the puck. We've got F3 was in the middle staying high, and so it looks pretty good. You can see they've already taken possession of the puck, starting to get their players heading out of the zone already. Our weak side defense has dropped back in support here. The strong side defense looks like they're still probably trying to make that decision whether they want to pinch up and play the puck or whether they're going to drop back into coverage. Typically, we'd say if you got a 90% chance or better of pinching up and taking control of that puck, go for it. If you've got less than that, if you're not real sure you can make a strong play on that puck coming out of the zone, you're typically better off to drop back into coverage. All right. Other things we see here, notice that the left wing is on the right side of the ice. Remember, once we come into the attacking zone, F1, F2, F3 becomes our forward positions rather than left, right, center. So these three positions are interchangeable. No problem at all having the left wing in the right corner of the ice. All right, so everything looks good here. Let's watch as we move the puck. So they're doing a breakout pretty similar to what we'd look for with our breakout. Pass from the hash marks up to the center, and then they're going to move the puck up again one more time to their winger, their head man here. So they've done a nice job quickly moving the puck up the ice. And here's really where it comes down to hard work for the forwards. These forwards have to get on their horse. They got to come back hard to get back in their spots. Okay. One of the things we've seen from back checkers is, especially with wingers, just kind of back checking up the side of the ice here. We don't want the back checkers checking up, back checking through the side of the ice. You're not helping, you're not protecting over here. So when we back check, we want the back checkers to come through, at least head towards the middle of the ice here with the eventual goal of getting down here to the house. Once we're to the house, then we can break off. We can go to our correct sides for our defensive zone coverage and for our breakout. But we always want to be thinking back check to the house. If you can catch somebody, if you can catch the puck carrier, hey, that's great. If this guy was closer, go for the puck carrier. Awesome. We'll take it. But if not, what we're looking for from these players here is to pick up one of these loose players on the other team and just cover them, kind of take them out of the play, prevent any passes from getting to them. So let's keep going here. We're looking for the strong side defense here. Start closing the gap, tightening up the space between them and the attacking player, and now just angling that player into the corner. For our defensive players, our first priority is always body position. Keep your body between them and the goal, and we're just trying to angle, okay? Not necessarily trying to strip the puck, create a turnover at this point, unless you've got a good opportunity. We don't want to give up body position for anything. So stay with your body position, stay with your angle, force them to the boards, force them into the corner, all right? The winger here has done a nice job coming back in the play. They've essentially covered up this attacking player here, and they're just going to kind of stay with them as they enter the zone. That prevents this player from peeling back or something and trying to make that centering pass. We've got this attack pretty well covered in this scenario. So let's keep going. So strong side defenseman keeps pressing into the corner. The right defense, the weak side D in this situation is covering the slot, and you'll see this right winger is just going to kind of stay with their player as they go into the slot area, keeping them covered. Looks like at this point, this player has decided to go back into the behind the net here, as the play has sort of been pushed into the corner. So we don't want our winger following this player back here behind the net at this point. So this right wing is just going to kind of let this guy go behind the net. We're not too worried about him hurting us back there. Center's got this player covered, left wing's back in position. So of the three attacking players here, at this point, all three players are pretty well covered. We've got this attack, this rush here pretty well locked down. So once we're back in this spot, everybody's back checked to the house. Now we need to start thinking about what our defensive zone coverage is. So we'd like to see the center move down here into support, the area where the strong side defense is. We need to get a strong side winger up here to sort of cover the high part of the zone. And let's see what happens here. See how they go. Looking pretty good. Winger recognizes, hey, I can't go behind the net, so they go back to their high slot position. We've got our center down low here supporting the play in the corner, trying to take away any passing opportunities that might come out. This player here is taking away any passes to the point. So we're right back into our sort of standard defensive zone coverage. Pretty simple. All right, now let's say we press the play here. We get our defense to take control of the puck. And from here, it's just basic breakout. So maybe they kick the puck back to the center here, and then we just start our breakout procedure. Notice when the defense here recognized, let me go back just a little. Let's see here. Maybe. Oh, my computer's struggling here a little bit. Notice, back a little. There we go. Notice once this defenseman takes possession of the puck, our wingers have reads to make here really quickly. So as the defense takes control of the puck, the strong side wing here needs to start coming down, create some space from the point man, and be available for a pass here, or we can move the puck over to the center. So in this case, the center gets the puck first, but our wingers have now moved to their breakout spot. We've got the strong side winger over here at the breakout spot. The weak side winger at this point has left their position in the high slot and begin the breakout process, trying to put a little bit of pressure on the other team. So as long as we're pretty confident that we've got possession of the puck, we're willing to see that winger start jumping out of the zone here a little bit. So there you have it. Pretty simple process. We went from a attacking zone situation, F1, F2, F3. We saw a back check coming back where players picked up loose players coming up the ice. We came back in our back check all the way back to the house. From there, we broke off into our defensive zone coverage positions, forced a turnover, and then we go right into our breakout procedure. So tying several things together here, several things we worked on. Hopefully, the more you see it, the more you think about it, it will become clear, and we'll have to do less thinking out there on the ice, and we can just read and react a little bit faster. So good job. We'll see you on the ice.